Hey knitters, welcome. It's Louise from Wildflower Wool, and welcome to tonight's episode. This is episode number 2 of New Start Mondays. This is actually an episode where I'm going to show you a little progress on what I started on Monday. Daisy's here. Sorry, she just walked by the camera with her tail. So Monday, I decided I wanted to knit some new samples for my Learn to Knit class. I guess what really motivated me was the fact that I have a class coming up this Saturday and one next Saturday. Dishcloths. Dishcloths are a great project if you're just learning how to knit. So this is what we started with. So I just knit myself a nice bright sunny yellow one. This is actually Dishy. I put it, I don't have there's no label on this one, but this is the ball. I do believe it's called Sunshine Multi. And you can see it is actually multi. It's like a tonal. Pretty nice, lovely, sunny, bright. Just exactly what we need on this winter day. I knit a little coaster type one, which is exactly knit as the dishcloth, just on half the stitches. Simple garter stitch, increases and decreases, casting on, casting off. Pretty simple to get started. I posted this on Instagram and Facebook, and I think it was Penny who said, Louise, you should have been knitting in red. Today, this is Wednesday, tomorrow is actually Valentine's Day. So Penny, I did another one in red. This one is out of Bernat Handicrafter, which is what I usually use for my dishcloths. And it's a holiday edition. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it has it does have a name on it. Christmas red. Go figure. Anyways, we're making it Valentine's red today. This is a little thicker. I realized when I picked up Dishy, this is actually the first time I've knit with Dishy. I have tons of it in my stash, but this is the first time I've actually finished a project. And I realized as soon as I started knitting, I thought to myself, this weight, even though it is a number 4, it is a little bit lighter weight than the Handicrafter, and it is a smidge. That's knit with the same needles, same number of stitches, and it's about 2 stitches. I guess the Dishy is about 2 stitches shorter than the Handicrafter. It's just a smidge thinner. Not a big deal because that's a dishcloth. It'll be fine. But I guess knowing that from now on, I don't know. I never realized I was quite so concerned about what size my dishcloths were. But when I was knitting, I thought, this is coming out a little too small. So I guess next time I will just do my increases a couple stitches wider, and I'll end up with a dishcloth that apparently I'm a little bit happier with than being 2 stitches short. Who knew? Anyways, the Dishy is really nice. It has a lovely sheen to it. It has a lovely feel. Definitely keep using it. I just may add a couple stitches on there. But you know what? So now that I knit these samples for my class, it got me thinking about dishcloths. And I thought about the little dishcloth pattern I wrote up, and it is available on Ravelry. It's a free pattern. My super simple dishcloth, which is what I knit here for my class samples, is also available on my Ravelry shop as a free pattern. And my diagonal braid is a really fun stitch. And if you want just a little something extra, a different stitch is reversible. Look at that. Look at how that shows up. Isn't that really fun? So since I was in dishcloth mode, I went again, found some Knit Picks Dishy. This is Conch, which I love the name of. Reminds me of a seashell, beach, corally colors. And I cast on and just followed my diagonal braid dishcloth pattern. It is super easy, totally reversible. It is just a combination of 2 knits and 2 purls, and it's knit on a diagonal. Love it. So this is actually, the pattern is an 8-row repeat. This is 2 repeats, so this is 8 rows in total. Now I know I can hear Asa already thinking. Asa and I, my friend Asa, we had a little discussion a couple nights ago about being a starter and being a finisher, because I know there's been some talk about my New Start Mondays. This is going to mean 52 new starts, and I know a few people have asked, what about the finishing? Asa is a finisher, likes to have one project on the go, finish it, start something else. I am a starter. I like to start things. Finishing, that happens somewhere along the way. So as I was doing the diamond braid stitch, I thought, what if we make this also into a scarf? So I grabbed some more yarn from my stash. This is actually some Mary Maxim yarn that a friend gave me. It came as, I think, one of their monthly kits, and she wasn't really hung up on the colors. She knew I liked browns and greens, so she passed the yarn on to me. So these are the 3 colors that came. And there are 2 balls of the brown, 3 of the green, and 3 of the blue. And you know what? I have to say, even though I'm a brown and green person, I'm not so sure that these are shades that I would actually have bought. But I pulled this bag of all this yarn off my shelf last night, and I thought, you know what? I need to start doing something with this. I either knit it or it has to be passed on. So what I think I'm going to do is take out the green. I'm not going to worry about the green, but I'm going to do like a color blocked scarf with these 2 shades, because I think these 2 look quite nice together. I'm going to do the ends in the brown, and then the whole length of the scarf in the blue, and then fringe it with some blue, all in the diagonal braid. So this is a sport weight yarn, whereas the cotton was a worsted weight yarn. So this is actually 3 repeats. So this is 24 rows of the pattern. I think I'm going to do one more 8-row repeat, and then I'm going to switch to the blue, and then just carry on with the blue, and then add again 4 repeats of the brown on the other end and put my fringe on. So I'm pretty excited about that. So this scarf's going to take a little longer to get done, so this is going to keep me in this starting mode. It's not going to make me a finisher right off the bat. But this dishcloth, this is only a dishcloth, so I could get this done in the next couple of days, which will make me feel like a finisher. So you know what? If you're watching this, please leave me a comment. Let me know, are you a starter or a finisher? If you're a starter, it's going to make me feel like I'm in good company. And if you're a finisher, you're going to help motivate me to become more of a finisher and get things done. But speaking of finishing, the last New Start Monday video I did, I was talking about my dad's socks. And look at this. I think I had just started the 2nd sock. And look at this. I have a pair of finished socks. I had knit them up to the toe and had left them on holders. I gave them to Dad to try on, and I had actually knit one a little bit too long, so I pulled it back and picked up the stitches and we did the toe. And then I Kitchener stitched them, and there's a bit of negative ease in the length, about 1/2 inch or so. But you know what, when he had them on, just that extra 1/2 inch stretched out nice and gave a really good fit. So these are ready to be gifted. So that is making me super happy. And that's what I've been working on, my New Start Mondays. So maybe I'm feeling a little bit more like a finisher. I'm going to get a couple more dishcloths done for sure. And I might even gift some. I found these cute little they're almost more like gift boxes. They look like a gift bag, but it's cardboard. And I was wondering if I knit up a couple more dishcloths, or maybe I'll end up giving my samples away before Saturday. Because dishcloths always make great gifts, right? Okay, that doesn't look so good together. I'm going to fold them separately. I think only one will probably fit in my little box. Put some little Valentine's Day ribbon around that. Put it in a little Valentine box with some cute little chocolates. Oh, you know what? I think I can get 2 in here. Hold on. Maybe I'll have to quickly whip up, because these Super simple dishcloth patterns don't take long to knit at all. You can make one in an evening or two at the most. They make great little hostess gifts, and they're also great if you're just learning how to knit. Look at that. That knits up quick and it wraps up even quicker. Put a little ribbon on that with some chocolates. Great little Valentine gift or birthday gift. So I think that is all I've got. I'm just going to keep right on knitting, and next week will be another New Start Monday. If you want to follow along with me on Instagram, I'll keep posting there my progress, and every Monday I do post a picture with the hashtag New Start Monday Knits. Farm to Cabo mentioned on our last video that New Start Mondays had already been used by a few people. Go figure. So I've added knits with an S on the end. New Start Monday Knits. So if you feel motivated to cast on, even though it's not Monday, cast on anyways. Use the hashtag New Start Monday Knits, and I will be able to check out your progress as well. And you can follow along with mine. And I will catch up with you next week. So if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Definitely leave me a comment. I'd love to know if you're a starter or a finisher, or just let me know about anything you're working on. Let's chit chat. And if you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. Until then, happy knitting!